Alright, let's get this show on the road and try playing a little bit with the kings. I wonder why I built that. Let's see, we were trying to build this thing. Looks like we needed one of these. I've already got that stuff, I don't need to just craft it. Okay, that's going. Oops. Let's pick up some tailors, because I think I need some of those things. Don't know. Doesn't hurt. Probably should do some raids too, but I just don't feel like doing raids. That doesn't look very black. That looks black. These don't look too black. They look like somebody sprayed black on rust. Bad choice of colors, Jimbo. Bad choice of colors. That's all I'm saying. Did I click start? Yes, I did. Crowding up on Raven's Path. 55-25 power score, sub 6. Running 4 kings. Growler cab and a red hot engine. I did not get my safety meeting in. Alright, nobody I recognize playing, so I'm just gonna swing off to the left here. Looks like most everybody went this way anyways. No, don't do that. Oh god. This is kind of a narrow ride to be running over geysers with. You tend to flip. He didn't even see himself blowing up. He's like, I'm grinding him! I'm grinding him! That was fun. That's what I like about the Kings, is somebody starts wedging you or grinding you or pushing you around, you just spam that button. And try not to let him push you too far or get out of range of blowing those things up, but makes kamikaze all the more enjoyable. Oh, and there's Paul. I took his weapons off with the king. This last guy left. He went to the cap zone like a good bot. 1116. Not a bad start. See, those are working out pretty good at this power score. It's really the first organized ride. I put the build together, but I haven't really played it much. This is my first organized ride. It's got the paint on it. First time. It's when it signifies to me that I'm actually using the ride instead of building it. It's a little slower than I'd like it to be, but it doesn't need to be fast. I'm not ramming anybody. I'm not trying to get ahead of anybody. The best strategy for me is to just use my kings as a support weapon like I did there. I tried to stay by. I know the hovers are something people want to chase after, so kind of hang out by the hover, and anytime there's a narrow spot people have to drive through, you just drop one set and move along until you get somebody who's not paying attention, and you drive up next to them and drop all you can. All the way to, okay, they're chasing you. We got a clan. Looks like we're rolling out to the right. Whoop. Rush of the bots. One third of my ammo. Damn, he got two of my kings, bastard. A little bit of love, even though I died. One kill. Not as good as the last game, I guess. But it was fun getting in there, bashing them with your bumper and stuff. That's what I like doing. As a droner, I always had blades on my front so I could hit people's tires, and my game used to be trying to knock people's tires off. It's not so easy to do anymore. For the win, Team Blue. Good game, boys. Yeah, 806. Not as good as the first game, but still doing good. Having fun. Tried to see if Crypt was on. He is. Dang nabbit. Be fun to ride with him. He's probably up at 13k power score though. I got a couple big builds I could use. Play a couple of this power score and then say hi and see if he's up for a game. That was not a good thing to do. Yeah. That's what not to do, boys and girls. How not to play the game Crossout. See if I was behind both of these guys. Being the support vehicle that I'm designed to be. It's still a close game. I was gonna say we got it, but it's close. Not so close. It's where it shows me his badge. Unless he killed that guy and I got a melee badge for it somehow. That would maybe be even weirder. But I never noticed him showing when the person you're watching gets a badge. And he's using equalizers, so I'm not sure how he got a melee badge. Used to be my ride of choice right there. Little different wedge design, but basically a wedge with equalizers. Oh, look at that. I had got MVP. Best
Hey,
game
thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the channel.
Cool, bro. Me too. How you doing? I'm having a problem with your name. I'm God Indo, bro. Thanks for that follow, and thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I live out on the west coast, so the skies are full of smoke these days. Hydro? Is that indoor hydroponics? Couch. How you doing, my friend? It's my hero. You youngins with your slang. Doing it like Pruitt used to do it to it. Is that how that saying went? Do it to it like Pruitt used to do it. Yeah, something like that. No idea where that came from. Yeah, I got some World War Z in earlier, and nice to kill zombies for a little while. Even though I know all the maps now pretty well, I still enjoy the game for up to about 2 hours of gameplay a day, and then I'm like, okay, I've shot zombies enough, I'm gonna go play something else. So you do that first, and then it's kind of like after you kill all the zombies, you come out into the wasteland, and you drive around and kill all the mutants, and it's free on the PC. Yeah, it's my favorite game, actually. I had a couple months off from shoulder injury, or couldn't use my left hand on the keyboard too well. But I've played it for a couple years now. 2.5, maybe? I don't know. Maybe 3. It was only 3 years. Was it 3 years old when I started playing it? Okay, here we go. Kings. Ah, they blew them up before my kings did anything. Oh well. Got somebody on the right flank back there. Did you see that? Looks like they got him too. Okay. Shh. Shit, there's only 2 people left alive? Have I been playing this game? Man, this is a frickin' killer team. Just slaughtered them. God, I don't think I'm gonna get my 40 points. Dogs. Flawless. You should get 40 points for getting a flawless. Nope, 0 points. Not one dang thing. Well, it went fast at least. Dang. Oh, yeah. I haven't worried about what things cost for, well, since I gave up on getting not porcupines, yeah. Porcupines, the flaming barrel tossers. Take me a 2-year constant grind to get those, and I'm just not ever going to get them. I'd love to have them, though. But I'm good with drones and drone-type weapons because my hands are so messed up. It's easier on my keyboards to play droner than to try and push buttons and make bullets come out of your gun. That's constant push, 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 and that's added wear and tear on my hands, so I just play droner. So if you're going to be a droner, you might as well do it in style, right? Don't just sit there. Yeah, it rained here today for about 5 minutes. Did not help the smoke at all. Got down into the garden yesterday and harvested some tomatoes. That was nice. I had, like, I don't know, 20, 25 tomatoes before I finally said, okay, take the tomatoes up to the house. A friend of mine used our garden space and he brought over a bunch of different types of heirloom tomato plants. Like, what in tarnations is this one? There's one that's plum tomato and it kind of looks like a, I don't know, not a plum really, a giant teardrop. Anyways, it does taste an awful lot like a plum when you eat it, and its texture is very similar to a plum, so that was pretty entertaining. Eating a tomato that's like a plum. A little bit meatier than a plum, but sweet and tasty like a plum. Oh, sorry buddy. I didn't know you were stopping. I didn't want around you. Here comes evil. There goes part of my armor. Oh, he took out my frickin' hot red too. Did they kill him? No, they didn't kill the entire team. There's somebody behind me even. Why is there always somebody behind me? Oops. Did not see that guy. Oh, he's way the hell over there. Dang nabbit! didn't have shit in the way of tomatoes this year. Yeah, tomatoes are a late season crop here in Washington, western Washington. Eastern Washington is high desert, so their stuff grows a lot quicker and earlier than western Washington. But yeah, I think at the end of August we started getting some tomatoes, and now we've got like a lot of tomatoes, which is cool that it's been this warm so far. Sometimes it starts raining on 15th and never warms back up till January, March, April, into April. A cold, rainy time. Which makes it also inconvenient for growing outdoors, cannabis outdoors that is, because your buds don't always get done before the end of September. So you could have mold problems and lose crops. What's a better console? I would say Sony PlayStation, but I'm not sure. I don't own any consoles. Yeah, 4. Yeah, they kind of hit the ground running when they entered the console market. I was always kind of impressed with them. Oh shit. Oh no. Chase me. Don't chase me. Oh no, what will I do? Don't chase me. Oh damn, he hit my generator. I didn't realize that was that exposed. I can put a blade up there. Yeah, Epic has this 2 free games every week on for PCs, and about 1 a month is a really cool game. It's where I got World War Z, ARK, Grand Theft Auto, couple other good titles. I'm just drawing a blank at. City Skylines. No, I got that off a Humble Bundle for $8. And then yeah, there's a lot of them on Steam. But I was looking at Costco online, and they've got a PC that works. I mean, it would be a good gaming PC for like $750. It's not going to be top of your, your best gaming PC, but it should last for several years. So you could probably get a gaming PC for $1,000 or less if you're real thrifty on it. I just upgraded my video card, which only cost me basically shipping, so I was lucky on that. Okay, we were trying to build our gears. We're going to need to craft one of these. In order to do that, we just need to craft it because we've got all the subcomponents. Yay! God, it's been a long time since I had an Oculus piece of junk. How do you know somebody's invisible around you in Crossout? You blow up instantaneously. Okay. AMD's always been the best bang for your buck since the 90s. That's why I always buy AMD, even if they weren't the best bang for the buck. They're the small guy, 12% of the market share, making a better chip at less money for 25, 30 years now. They deserve your business, period. But I'm American. I have that kind of attitude on occasion. Don't get me wrong, if they started cheesing out, I'd have to tell them off and stop buying from them, but they've been great for, like I said, 20, 30 years now. Asus used to be a good motherboard company, but they cheesed out. So that's, you know, got to see what's the best motherboard for your AMD CPU, and then you know, your GeForce graphic cards, Ryzen, whatever it's called. Are they not driving through my mind? What the hey? I need a rearview mirror for that. Okay, I'm way behind in chat. It's a fun process. Yeah, I've been building my own PC since the late 80s, I guess. And what we used to do in the day is you'd, you know, upgrade your video card one year, and then your CPU the next year, and then your RAM the year after that, and then your hard drive the year after that. And if you're building your own PC, you can save money by not having to buy a brand new one every 3 years to get your upgrade, because you don't need to upgrade everything. Technology isn't equally advanced in the PC realms. Routers are lagging way behind because of the monopoly. That's why the internet's so freaking slow. Epic? Oh, I don't care. I get free stuff off of Epic. I don't pay for games. I haven't. Well, I got $8 in a year on Humble Bundle. So I actually did pay $8 this year. Got a $10 gift card off of watching a stream for Steam, though, so, you know. Got a lot of games on Steam codes for watching streams and getting raffles and stuff. So you can even get games that cost money for free for PCs. Like, I was watching City Skylines and I got 2 of the DLCs over the course of a couple of months. I think I just need a little. I need some like Steppenwolf plates on this thing. I'm missing parts way too easy. Oops. Ha. See, when you die, your mines stay there. That's the cool thing about that game. Jesus is still good. Oh, did they make a comeback? They used to be the best, man. 100% the only motherboard to buy. Especially for AMD, it's like there's no real choice. They're kind of designed for that. But I mean, the big thing is yeah, well, everything's important, but once you get everything equal, the video card seems to pull more of the weight at the higher end games. Never heard of either of those. Gigabyte is another one. God dang, I've heard of them. But I haven't, bought a PC components in like at least 8 years. Yeah, that's when I got my upgrade, my CPU upgrade 8 years ago. Need a new CPU upgrade, but that means, new motherboard. So a new motherboard and CPU. I could carry my new old video card along, but I probably want to get a better SATA hard drive, not SATA. What are those called? That's solid states. Because I've got like one that barely holds all of Windows, which is all you need. You need Windows to run fast so your PC runs fast, but it'd be nice if I had one for Windows and one for all my programs to run on. Right now, all my programs run on a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's not that fast. It's the fastest of the old technology, but Abigail, how did you end up like that? Try backing up once in a while. Oh, we got incoming in the rear. Oof, somebody got too close to me. What the hell? Why did my mines blow up on me? Yes, drive over some more of those. Got one tire left. Oh my. That's why I enjoy the king. It's like they're sitting there grinding on you going, yeah, I'm gonna grind you, and you're like, drop mines. Drop mines. They don't even realize they're blowing up. So if you get wedgies or grinders or stuff like that that gets to be a pain in your pituitary glands, you just switch over to Kings. Shitty teammate, yeah, they're all shitty teammates from one time or another. Yeah, we need more companies. Is Acer the only American manufacturing company still? I mean, is there anybody else making parts inside of the U.S.? Windows never did run fast on any PC. It's just funny, you get so much damn RAM nowadays, you could literally run Windows on a RAM drive if Windows was capable of doing that. Oh yeah, everything's assembled someplace, just not manufactured here. Vegetables you grow in your garden are manufactured here. Speaking of that, I had a tomato sandwich with just a thin slice of onion and some sauerkraut. Oh my god, and 2 layers of tomatoes. That's so good. And I was hungry an hour later. It's like vegetables just do not fill me up. Yeah, I live in the Northwest where you couldn't, for some reason, somebody got it up a wild hair up their ass, and you couldn't export wood out of Washington State if it wasn't processed in some way. So instead of exporting raw logs, they peeled the bark off the logs and exported them. It's like, just put a tariff on the damn thing if you want to. If you're trying to accomplish something politically, don't. Well, we can't export raw logs to what? You want to make people have to get a frickin' water cutter to peel logs so they can waste water and electricity on peeling logs before they export them? I mean, it's just stupid. This isn't a socialistic country. I don't know why anybody would have that kind of a law, and I don't know what their goal was or who did it or why, but that was introduced back in the 90s. Oops, I thought you was gonna keep backing up. I really don't like people that are good with that missile. They kick my ass all the time. Oh, Kenneth is upside down. Steven's not gonna help. I'm not gonna help either. I'm gonna flip. Nope. Kenneth, how in tarnations did you get all the way over there and get upside down? Now we're both upside down. Oh, he flipped me over. Is that not a frickin' thought? Alright, I flipped him back over. He can go do his game now. Whatever that may be. Now that's a bot. Just me and the 2 bots, huh? I think I'll just drop some mines around them and hide. That didn't work too well. This guy knows what mines are, that sucks. Steven, kick his ass. What are you doing over there, Steven? Steven is not paying attention. That's how Steven's getting pushed. I didn't even see there was a guy on Steven. I'm like, what's he doing over there, bot? I'm getting wedged. Okay, back to chat. One will always abuse the other. Finished and got 0 points. Yay. Oh, what's that one? Need to change that to, please add AFAB World Charity as your Amazon wish choice. Make a wish. Yeah, I didn't used to play, well, I played at this power score like 2 years ago, and like a year and a half ago I started playing with Syncakes and Sparkplug and those guys, and it's in to win for them, so you're making 13,000 power score rides. So it's been a while since I played this low power score on a regular basis. Somebody's got my number. Yep. Can't even steer. Oof. That helped. Bot. Freaking bot. Should have realized that. He was hitting me too often. Yeah, like, I used to just jump around, you know, it's like I'd start off at 5,000 power score and go 6,000 and 7,000, 8,000. It doesn't matter what power score to me. I'll play 3,000 if somebody wants to play. Less than 5 minutes to make a 2,500 power score ride. And I never played Twisted Metal. But I've heard about how much this game evolved over the years. It used to be you had to pay to repair your car after each battle, so yeah, it's pretty hard to make money for weapons if you're always spending money trying to repair your car, so that's why people got clever and stacked radios and stuff to protect their car better, because they were cheaper parts. It's always been a get clever kind of game with what you're doing with your parts once you've got it figured out. I haven't got it figured out. I'm not a very good builder. Dead Mouse Fetish is a guy to watch build. He builds a lot, and if you just watch him build, eventually you start going, oh, did he just do something I should be paying attention to? That guy, I've ridden some of his rides, and I do better in any of his rides than I ever did in any of my rides, and it's ironic, but he's a good builder. He makes really solid rides. And I usually don't like to ride in other people's rides, but his are pretty cool. He's got some humor and looks to him too, so that's what's more impressive about it. Well, that's my problem, is I haven't been doing enough horn. Should probably put that gas generator underneath my ride. It's blown up a couple times now. He did not go very far after that encounter. Hey bro, stop lurking my ass. You troll. You playing? You guys should get in the game with me. I mean, it's nice to have you in chat, but... Oh, never mind, stay in chat. But see what I mean about those kings? People get you, think they got you, and then they blow up. Cool, cool. What'd you bake up? Is that spelling? You're hurting my head there. We went left, they went right. We're coming in on our right. Contact is made. sweep in on the right. See if I can flank behind him a little bit here. There's 3 of them in front of me. Did I get any of them? I don't think I got any of them, no. Oh, so Ethan wants to play though. Oh, lag, damn. Bots are trying to gangbang me, damn it. Flaming gas generator and 3 kings left. Oh, there's only one of them. Wow, we kicked their ass quick. Only did 1 lap. Alright, thanks for stopping by, my friend. You have a nice day. Peace, love, and prosperity to your life. Ooh, look. Engineer level 72. What'd I get? Oh, I got a crate and a grill. Thanks. Actually, I think I'm gonna... No, we'll grab water next time. Just finish the water. Let's see, how's my crafting going? After that, I need to build one of these. Oh, I haven't one. How do I not have all the drones? I guess I was out for a little while. Hmm. 141, 3, 128 launches a mobile combat drone that attacks any target within range. The drone is equipped with twin barrel minigun. Oh, hey, they're gonna have a shotgun one day. Just like I said they should. Twin barrel minigun. Interesting. So it's 2 Falcons? Kind of what it sounds like, so it should shoot 70% more than the Falcon, maybe. So the Founders aren't going to go away as a faction. They're going to stay here forever and ever. Oh, the hideous dykes. Yeah. DJ Deviate, Crimsic, got lots of people online. Even Rebo. Dang. Must be Old Fart's knife for Crossout. Alright. Oh, isn't that cute? Is that a fuse thing, or are they just being... just being weird? Just being weird. Try that again without running into the cliff on the left. Oh. That's the guy I blew up with my kings. He killed me too. Shoved me out there to I'd die. Okay, I'm gonna grab some water. I will be right back. Thank you all for stopping in and saying hi. I do appreciate it. Man, that is the thing with kings. When you don't do well, you don't do well at all. Sometimes you just blast living bejesus out of them. Other times, You come up short of 40. But I got MVP tonight. I got second place a couple of times, so they're not dogs. It's just how well you can pay attention to how you should be driving them, I think. And if you got some good enemies that are prone to being destroyed by kings, wedgies, grinders. There's the lighter. It's under my freaking keyboard. I'm like, where'd my lighter go? Damn it! Damn it, Jim! Was Bones the only one that... Yeah. Spoke to the captain that way. The passion of a 1960s show. Maybe, yeah. I remember I used to switch to the Russian server so I could get games quicker. Like 15 to 25 seconds and you're in a game. Bit of a lag, but I just wanted to get in games more than every 2 minutes. And I got tired of playing against the same 4 people. So we switched servers. Damn. Yeah, that was a no-point game. I think it's time to switch out of these guys into something else. That's what I think. What do we got in... do we need to save them? Red boy. Well, that's interesting, but no, that's not this right at all. That's on my exhibition. That's an interesting monstrosity. I like that one. Got the Apollo going on up above. Interesting. You do not have blah 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 blah. Billet, yes. What am I missing? A radio. Fuck. What will I do? No, I don't. I've already built it, thanks. Just cost some more money. Okay, so we're sub 10 with drones. Really? Some parts are unwelded. Because the radio's not on. Got it. Let's just buy a radio, shall we? No, gotta go to the market to buy. Duh. I'm like, what's going on here? A whole buck? Are you freaking kidding me? I should have built it. Such a cheap ass. Oops, gotta put the radio out before you can put it on. Oh, it didn't fall back down. Wonder when they changed that. Oops. There we go. Almost looks cool. Almost. So we got a falcon and an owl with 2 grenadiers. Good turning radius. Look at that. Damn, that's a good turning radius. How's the drift? Not a lot of drift. Interesting. There's gotta be drift in this thing. I guess not. Cool. I mean, there's some drift. But it's a tough ass power score, let me tell you. For drones. Better get safe for this one. Birdman 55. I know a Birdman. Here they come. Left side a little bit, right side a little bit, center mostly. Push left and give a little bit of support over here, I think. Ooh. Huh. That's not usually happening in my builds. Not very good for me, that's for sure. I did kill one person over it, though. I'm not sure how he managed to die, but I appreciate the 40 points. Thank you very much. Oh, and then the guy knocks off most of my stuff. Notice the Apollo was still there, not smoking or on fire, though. Sitting on top of my freaking cab. I just made it shorter doing that. I don't know. I really don't know sometimes. Safety is always a concern. It is. I mean, when you can't see a football field because of all the smoke, you should always be concerned about safety. Everybody needs an indoor garden at this point to offset all of the smoke outside. Combat global warming. Grow indoors. Use LEDs and solar panels. Oh, we have a statement for the church. And the good Reverend saith. Whoa. Get the hell off of that hill. Worst place for me to be is right there. Oops. Okay, we got one drone ready. Oh wow, I have 5 total. Okay, drop 2. Two more ready. I want to get that guy with the missiles, I really do. Oof, that guy saw me coming though. Where'd the guy with the missiles go? I'll take a piece of ham too. Oh, damn. Well, I got him first. Not bad, I got a kill. Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I'm being a hypochondriac or if it's affecting me. I did some stuff outside, probably should have avoided doing, but we needed to move some stuff and felt really tired. I had a headache, felt like my eyes were burning. And I can't smell the smoke. I just don't smell it anymore. I don't really smell much of anything. It's like there's this aftertaste of smoke. I don't know. I know that it's a sad state of affairs. That's all. That's all I know. Yeah, I normally vent up the chimney this time of year and felt the desire to change that so I had more fresh air inside. And we normally have a window open, but so pulling air in from fresh air in from outside too, but now it's just coming down the chimneys because we got all the windows closed because it's poor air quality. Poor to, I think my wife said unhealthy. Throughout the state of Washington, the evergreen state with all the trees and rain and clean air. Meanwhile, our daughter in San Diego says it's nice and clear. Just in her little section, though. Somebody lived 20 miles away said it was raining ash. So it's amazing how weather works these days. Oh, I don't have kings anymore. My bad. That's why the bots are after hot for me. Oops, did not get out of there. Cool looking ride though. Yeah, couldn't tell if it was foggy or smoky the first day, and that never went away. First day was hot, really hot, hot summer daylight, and just smoky. You could barely see the trees from here, which is like, the trees in the hill are like a mile or two away. Now you can barely see a football field length. Whole west coast. Fud. Dandelion's getting some fud. How you doing, my friend? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Canada's smoky too. It's weird. I think we should organize as a group of states and provinces and make a international firefighting coalition to make sure this stuff doesn't happen anymore. People sit there saying, oh, global warming. It's like, well, we gotta stop the forest fires before we worry about people driving cars, right? We should all grab a hose and spray down the fire. I don't know. Something needs to change. I don't know, I haven't really researched the problem in many years to see what is the statistical cause of all the smoke. Is it just there's so many fires now? But I've heard the different lefties and righties complain about each other and this regulation and that, but come on folks, it ain't a regulation that's causing this shit. It's something that we're not paying attention to. And if it is a regulation, you guys are the ones who voted it in, so shut the hell up and fix it. There's my political statement for the night. Shall we talk about religion? Oh, dude. I just ain't got no back armor. I can't be stopped like that. I lose all my stuff. One wild shot. Boom. Is that the enemy tossing fire at me? Well, I can usually drive right over a Falcon. That's kind of odd. Oh, I've got the blades down below. Well, that did not quite turn out the way I expected it to. I think he had too much Steppenwolf plates on. Yeah, politicize. Come on, folks, it's just science. Just shut the hell up and appoint somebody from the universities to figure out the problem. Yeah, that's what we could do. And yeah, I was thinking about that earlier today. Um, the native population used to do slash and burn agriculture, and it worked because of the lower population rate, but it was probably also a forest management practice too, which you can simply emulate by letting loggers know this is how you need to log, but I don't think the forest fires are happening where they log, are they? I guess they are. I only logged around my little area, within 100 miles of Olympia, so I'm not really sure. We never have forest fires in this area. It's always in eastern Washington where it's desert and shit. I mean, there's not a lot of trees in California outside of Northern California, while central to northwest California has a lot of trees. A lot of beautiful trees. But yeah, in eastern Washington, there's a lot of pine. I think we should turn our universities into solution tanks. You know, we're making the doctors. Why not we make the solutions that the doctors need? We're making the engineers. Why don't we make the machine shops the engineers need? You know, we've got all we educate people to be all the solutions, but there's nothing after that. It's like, okay, you're a solution. Go out and find a job in a capitalistic world where whoever makes the most amount of money off of giving you the least product is the coolest person in the world. And yeah, who said that's how we want to live? Yeah. We need to have solutions that are for the better of citizens. And we should do that with our universities. Have more oversight. Just an idea I had. How can we use what we have, especially like the state of Washington where we have a huge gas tax, we have a huge cannabis tax, we have a couple other taxes like that we could use. To fund infrastructures like that. Instead, we're busy giving tax breaks to small businesses like the manure industry. I was a farmer. I'm like, why? Never mind. You like the shivs, buddy? I lost a few pieces up front though. Okay, we're over here. And to be honest, I only thought of universities as a solution with the COVID coronavirus stuff. And I looked it up and it's like, well, Berkeley's the one that first identified what a virus looks like and documented it. So why aren't we using our universities that are discovering this stuff? Oh, thank you, drone. For the win, upside down. Oh, and like the Washington State Lottery. You know, you could channel that into a solutions fund or something. I don't know. Okay, speaking truth, but you're assuming they want healthy, happy. They just want whatever's happy for their pocket. Damn those droners. Those damn droners. All they do is drive around doing nothing. How hard is it to release a drone? Yeah, I think the key is a lack of oversight everywhere because citizens aren't being part of their government, and that's what it takes. It's like, when it was a small country, it was okay to have fewer people in control, but 550 people in control of 300 million is a recipe for corruption? Could be. At least this would be a good, like, heavy metal song. Recipe for corruption. Yeah, I think it's funny, man. I used to be in, wasn't Discord, was that? TeamSpeak, and people would be like, oh, those fucking droners. Like, dude, I'm on your team and I've got drones. It's a weapon in the game, just like porcupines. Oh my god, you talk about something fucked up. Porcupines are fucked up. And I wish I had me some. Oh, we got a bot rush, and see, I can go right over the top of these turrets. As long as I don't hit them with the blades. I think they're called hatchets now. Yeah, hatchets. Blades are still blades. Oh, they went capping? Cowards. Oh, our whole team's still alive. We gotta get to the cap zone before they can win. Shift again, damn it. 110. Yeah, the gang's all here, DMF. Pretty cool. What the hell? Oh yeah, damn, he got my frickin'... Got my drones. Have go play with those. Why am I fighting these two guys by myself? I thought we had a whole team here. Oh, there's another droner. Cool. He's got turrets. Those are the new ones, aren't they? Oh shit! What the hell was that? Me catching on fire and dying. Now we gotta get to B. What the hell? How did we go from a full team down to 3 people? Oh! Almost flipped. I think we're gonna cap B. Shit and lag. God damn it. I even have bumpers. Dang lag. Dang nabbit. Yeah, sounds like here walk-in clinic's your best option. I mean, I haven't had insurance since 2009, so I pretty much haven't been to a doctor. Except for a chiropractor a couple times and a naturopath a couple times. And a walk-in clinic for anything like that. And I got my tetanus shot and whatever they give you with that nowadays at Fred Meyer grocery store. Okay, how did I not read that before I read that? That's weird. Yeah, droners for life, man. Making Red Dead one by one. Okay, I think I caught up to chat. Has anyone used the new missile defense thing from the new event? Is it worth it? I'm still working on building it. Speaking of that, where am I at on that? This thing? I'm building the Oculus now, so I've got to build this next. And then I can build it. Looks like I got everything else I need, so yeah. Yeah, it sounded interesting by combining blah 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 blah, which poses no danger to enemy, but it quickly detects and neutralizes mines and any destructible projectiles, which means all your missiles. Every stinking missile in the game. I'm only planning on building one, to be honest. Its energy drain is 1 point, so you could literally have 3 of these and it wouldn't cramp your style at all. I just noticed the energy's only 1 point. And it's a purple and it's 275 power score. It's gonna get nerfed. Yeah, I just noticed 1 point of energy. But, I mean, if it's only 1 point of energy and it cycles fast, it'll get nerfed. You know they're gonna come out with something overpowered so people are like, oh cool, did you see the new cool thing? Look, it's a new cool thing. Cool. It's nerfed. That's how this game works. Then they buff it, nerf it, buff it, nerf it, according to the yearly cycle schedule. I thought they were coming around. I guess they went shallow. Oh, sorry. Boom! Oh, it freaking hit the ground. It's, you know, they nerfed those 8 months ago. Owls. Get away and let shoot. Alright, there you go. Is he shooting me with fidgets? Is that what that guy had? Sounded like fidgets. I'm like, weren't those blue? 11,000 barrels square. Am I at 11,000 barrels square? Hell, I got a Falcon and just because I didn't have enough power points for anything better. 141? Only 141? They freaking nerf owls again? Oh, there is a 350. That is possible. I think they did something with the targeting direction of the owls or something, I don't know. Three medians, not really interested in most of the other stuff. I just got wings last time this event was on. Wings? Medians? So much new stuff over the last 6 months, it's been interesting. I wonder if the market's doubled in size this last year. Let's get rid of that. 20,000 breaker. That's kind of new, ain't it? It's hard to tell because, you know, they also rename things on a regular basis. Punishers are still punishers, and they're expensive. Like I said, 2-year grind, and you gotta either wanna play the market to make it faster or participate in clan wars. Two things I'm not really into the game about. I remember Energize used to play the market a lot, but I think they tweaked the market so it's not easy to make money off of anymore by buying and selling. I was going, was that a red guy I bumped into and I got freaking half my ride blown off? Shit, I got no guns. Excuse me, get the hell out of my way. Got a lot of drift now too without those pieces. Let's take the scenic route. See if we can maybe flank them and, I don't know, wing it a prayer or something. Oh, I missed the other frickin' grenadier. Trying to ram the grenadier. What else am I gonna do? Die. Yeah, and they got like a new something going on every week, don't they? So it's like new gun coming out every week. It seems like in a packet or something. I don't know. Maybe it's once a month. But it's, I mean, it's set up so I mean, you want the good stuff, you gotta be in a clan that plays Clan Wars, and you gotta frickin' win so you can get uranium so you can build stuff. Otherwise, you sell it to other people. That's how it's set up. It's for the clanners. The rest of us are just guppies. And I'm okay with being a guppy. I don't mind that a bit. I kill clanners every day. So the oddest thing that I've noticed not on the grocery store shelves here is a liver spread or liver pate. Um, it comes in these little 4-ounce cans or whatever. But for some reason, they've only been on the one grocery store shelf out of like 3 or 4 I go to check, like twice since this year, basically, since COVID. It's like, they have the devil spread and the ham spread and all this other shit, but liver has become a very rare product in the U.S., it appears. It's funny because I was backing up right when those things grabbed me. So I did not want to go flying into that. Cool, you got 3 owls there. Oh. Had 3 owls. Wow, it's hanging on to my shiv. It used to be shivs frickin' chewed these things up. I got the enemy honking their horns. That's pretty funny. Ragu. Spaghetti sauce? I mean, in Olympia at least, there's always vacant spots on the shelf now. And ironically now, I just didn't realize that there are now multiple brands of frozen pizza on the shelf in the freezer. I remember, God, I think it was like June and July, there was like Red Baron and some other weird brand, and that was it in the whole aisle. Usually there's, 5 or 6 brands of pizza, frozen pizza, and each one has at least 3 different types. A couple of them have like 6 or 7 types of pizza. But the little liver spread pate that my wife likes, freaking almost never there. And like Bisquick mix has been hit and miss. Not cream of mushroom soup, what is that? Is it evaporated milk? Just weird things. But what's been interesting is like hamburger goes up from $5 to $7 a pound. Bacon's almost double that. But pork loin chops are running around $2.99 a pound at Costco. You could still get the $5 chicken rotisserie style. Although at the beginning of COVID, they had to put a limit to 2 chickens per customer. Which is interesting because a lot of restaurants do shop at Costco. So you probably weren't having a lot of restaurants with chicken salad sandwiches then. Of course, they weren't open, were they? No, they were not. So that's just so weird. Bars and restaurants are closed. What a weird reality. I don't think anything has been normal about this year. Ow, that hurt. That was fire everywhere. Look out, sorry. They're behind us. Where'd you go? Oh, there's, right there. Come on, go get him. No, don't push me into the flame. Oh, I missed him with my bumper, but I got him with the shiv. Back at our base, I thought I heard. Oh, sorry, bud. Over there. I don't see anybody on the map. Oh, there we go. Got nothing to kill anybody with anyways. I thought I saw a red dot over here. Where did it go? I'm not chasing no drone around. Oh, they really opened that up. Oops, and I can't turn right for some reason. Oh, not missing wheels. Missing a lot of up front stuff, but oops. Oh, I'll watch from this side, okay? Make sure he doesn't come around this way. Yeah, I remember Cyberg was telling me yesterday, I think it was, maybe the day before, that it's interesting the way the food goes in his section of UK. It's like you call into a food bank and they put together your order based on what they have, and then you pay them what you can or feel it's worth, kind of thing. And he's saying that it's like bacon is one of the things that's there for a day or two throughout the week, and that's it. And I was thinking, oh, there's lots of bacon here. It's just like $12 a pound. $7.89 for a 12-ounce package. Which gives you 12 to 13 strips of bacon. I think somebody was like right on my ass trying to kill me, and I turned the wrong way for that to happen easily. Yeah, there he is. Another droner. Frickin' droners. Oh wait, I'm surrounded. Where's my team? I got nothing. I just got a horn. De-weaponed by a droner and killed by his teammates. Oh, there you go. There's somebody. Wow. We got slaughtered. Hey, I got my 40 and a duck. Oh, and like Charmin toilet paper was not something you still can't buy it at Costco anymore, but I had some from before, and then I got some recently, and the width of the toilet paper shrunk an inch from pre-COVID to post-COVID. I was like, that's interesting. I guess if you make it an inch thinner, you can produce what? How many inches are they wide? 5. For every 5, you can produce an extra one, so you can make your toilet paper production go further. There's only one bot on this game. I'm stuck. I can't fucking move. That guy rammed me into this. Okay, there we go. Stuck on a light. I didn't know they had hot pink in this game as a color. It's kind of interesting, actually. Somebody over there? No, he's just shooting off into there. Okay. Oh, I was planning on cutting behind you, but that did not quite work. Oh, damn. And he rammed into my frickin' grenadier, so yeah, that did not go well. Yeah, I had a case of toilet paper. We always had a case of toilet paper, so I didn't run out of the Charmin until like June. Then I had to buy it at the grocery store because Costco never had it. Like, okay, that's fine. Costco has their own toilet paper. Buy a case of that too. But yeah, it's interesting because we always bought rice, bulk flour and stuff like that, and it's like, oh nope, can't buy that. You can get rice from India now. Can't get the jasmine rice. Can't get this rice. Can't get that rice. Cumin rice went away. It's like, what the hell? But they had rice from India and rice from Thailand and stuff like that. Like, okay. And actually, the rice from India was pretty good. It was definitely worth being forced into discovering. It's like jasmine's like salt and other stuff's from like pepper. It's like dry and easy to make stuff up with and
Hey, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the channel.
stuff like that. But it's just interesting. I'm like, oh, there's no rice. Now there's 4 different types of rice from 4 different countries. Hey, how you doing? Oh my God, that's gonna be a name I can't. Sorry, I'm gonna have to read that again when my restream bot from YouTube. So I read my chat on Twitch. And it's hard to read and drive. Sorry. But welcome to the channel, and thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Do appreciate that. Oh, that's a bad move. There's like 5 frickin' turrets right there. Oh, I'm so dead. Our team got crushed again. Yeah, I think it's time to switch cars or something. Lightning Poe, hey. XDNY. When you gonna play ARK? I'm gonna play ARK when. I was planning on playing ARK later on. I've got some birds to capture. I did the foolish thing in ARK and did something I wasn't planning on doing and died horrible death. Kind of common theme for me in ARK. Oh look, there's something over here. I'm gonna go check it out. Oh, I'm dead. I lost everything I built up for, and now I'm gonna have to go capture, build, harvest. I don't know, it's just a common theme for me. Oh look, shiny object. Oh, I'm dead. I'm like the, in the Indiana Jones series, there's the good archaeologist, Indy, who can get through all the traps, and then there's me, who can't. That's how ARK works for me. Kills me all the time. Like, oh, I'm doing good. I think I'll go over here and check out this. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Oh, cool. It's the fire is ours. I'm like, I just want to get away from the fire. I lost all my guys. Oh. Turn. There we go. I'm the decoy. Did anybody follow me? Yeah, probably 2 or 3 guys. Nope, nobody followed me. Well, that guy did. So did that other guy. Oh, I got his tires. Oh, somebody with porcupines. Cool. Kick their ass, man. Well, decoy doesn't have armor anymore. I'm not a decoy. Oh, shit. 4 or 5 turrets over there. Get away. One guy left. We won. What do you know? Well, maybe we're gonna win. I think he's disabled. Or maybe not. Either way, we won. Yay. Oh, 1383. Not bad. I didn't get squatting patches. Death from above. That's hard to get with the droner. ARK is a very cruel game. Very cruel game. It's best to play it in spurts and doses in a regulated fashion. Yeah, I gotta cheat on this one. I don't want to sit still. Even if I'm like sitting still, I want to have my tires moving until I get to that point, which I just passed. Alright, well, we're just gonna hang out here upside down. Thanks, bro. I'm just being stupid in Twitch. Twitching out. Oh, look, there's somebody over there with guns. I do love the owl, but they're so easy to blow up. Whereas falcons you can shiv to death. I guess they'll have their own problems. Oh, sorry dude, I don't know how I got caught out. I was going around you. Honest, it was not my... Whoa, what the hell? Not going to chase a hover, that's for sure. I'll go back after the guys on our base. Oh. Oh. Try to look at my map and drive. This way. Shit. Dang, that guy did pretty good. He had us chasing him around for some time. I got my 40. That's easiest to get from drone. ARK is a cruel game. Yes, it is. It's a cruel game that teaches you to enjoy a dose of cruelty. Get over it and try again. Or play it in smaller amounts. But it was interesting. Somebody stopped in just to ask me when I was going to play ARK. I mean, that's never happened before. Oh, poo. He just took off all my guns. You frickin'... I'm gonna switch to kings, you son of a gun, you... Oh, then there's this guy with turrets. I mean, who can have frickin' 5 turrets at this power score? Don't people have equalizers or something? They do. You just gotta wait for the next cycle of weapons to come through. There's so much shit out there. You give shit to everybody, dude. What you talking about? Drones are freaking sexy. Just admit it. That guy's stuck on a drone. Oh, my second drone. Interesting. I'll pass on Valhalla, thanks. Unless, of course, I'm playing a Viking whose goal is to go to Valhalla. Of course, that's another story. Me, I'm going to that place where the water does not taste like wine, that's for sure. I actually prefer the taste of water to wine. Although there have been a couple of wines that were okay, but for the most part, I just don't like wine. So the land of milk and honey is probably better than the land of water and orphan wine. Yeah. Big titty Valkyries. I was picturing harpies. Sorry, my bad. Brisky. Is that Sam Kinison? I miss him too. Robin Williams, Tom Petty, George Carlin. Hell, I even missed Michael Jackson. He was the controversy of the day. Now look at how crazy shit is. Michael Jackson, shit, he be tame. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to get your... Oh, here comes somebody. Oh, sorry. Sorry. There goes all my drones, so I need to run away now. Use everything I got. Yeah. Well, not everything. Still got most of my weapons. I definitely don't need the Genesis Microfactory on this ride. Listen, maybe I made this for raids. I bet you I did. Wait, I'm in the wrong cap zone. There's nothing here to cap. Damn. Damn it, Jim. Were you not paying attention to the map? Who's Sasha Grey? porn star? Been watching porn stars on Twitch? Normal boring actress. I don't know, I've never had Sasha Grey promoted that I'm aware of onto my recommended channels. Usually it's people with 200 or less viewers, which is the only interesting thing I noticed. But I think I only follow 2 people that have like 1,000 views or more. Nice if you could spread aerial drones out easier. They're so easy to just take off with one shot. You gotta put like one at the front of the car and one at the back of the car, and you can't protect them, so it's not real easy to do. Oh, that's a bot. Oh, then I lagged out right before I got to him. Oh bullshit, his turret did not shoot me that fast. Oh, you're kidding me. Is that a new turret? Well, it wasn't very tough, I guess. Didn't do a lot of damage. I got hit multiple times by it. Oh my goodness. I don't even know who she is. But I have nothing wrong with pornographers or prostitutes or anybody else that's into their own thing that doesn't harm anyone else. I'm kind of confused as why prostitution is illegal, to be honest. Some stuck-up white men don't like it? I don't know. Never really gave it a lot of thought either. I guess it isn't illegal in parts of Nevada and other states. So, guess it's a state-by-state choice. Which is interesting because polygamy is a federal law, isn't it? I mean, that was the whole thing about the Latter-day Saints is you can't have multiple wives. So why is wives regulated federally, but prostitution is regulated by the state? Yeah, I guess that's my question. Alex, for $20. Oh, yeah, there's every addiction out there, bro. And I think we emphasize on all the other addictions to cover up the fact that everyone is addicted to sugar. And sugar is the largest form of health defects and health problems with the human race. And there's no warning label on sugar. It's cheap. You can buy it anywhere, everywhere, all the time. But it's cool because, you know, it's sugar. Cigarettes, cannabis, sex. Now those things aren't cool because they're not sugar. So we need to regulate, put warning labels on them, have drug wars. I mean, my goodness. So much gotta be against stuff going on out in the world. I'm still against corruption and people harming other human beings physically. I mean, there's always self-defense kind of thing. Oh. Hover upside down, leave him alone. A lag. Oh, cool. The lag turned me in the right direction this time. Oh, oh wow, I went right over the top of that. That's pretty cool. Ouch, ouch. Porcupine wheel mother. Good game. Well, actually, all those things are mental addictions, and sugar is a physical addiction. It's not a mental addiction. Mental illnesses can be treated, and people can overcome their mental disabilities through understanding and help. But sugar eat some ice cream or whatever, chocolate, or, there's something made from sugar that you love. No warning on it, no education about what it does to your bones, your teeth, your, etc., so on and so forth. So there's a difference between how your mind perceives something and how you react to it and how you need it versus sugar, which is truly a substance you can't do without once you've had it. Try it. Go a month without sugar, dude. Do it. You're an addict. You can't. I don't even know if it's possible to have product. I guess you could grow your own food. But there's sugar in bread, sugar in ketchup, sugar in mayonnaise. Maybe not sugar and butter though. Margarine, sugar and margarine. Fruit juice, yeah, there's sugar in fruit juice. I've tried to think of, well, how could I bake without using sugar so I can make, my edibles and stuff without sugar? And it's like, you could probably use honey, but you can't buy enough stevia to bake with it without spending like $20 at brownies. It's just freaking ridiculous. You can buy these little packets of stevia and need to grow it again or something. But even then, how do you bake with it? Why is all that stuff so hard when sugar is so cheap and plentiful everywhere? But you can have berries and put honey on it instead of sugar and stuff like that. And mead is made out of honey, not sugar, technically, so you can drink mead. Wine, I believe, I don't know, wine doesn't have sugar added to it, does it? Just yeast. So there's a couple things you could drink without having sugar in them. I know beer has sugar in it, but it's not the sugar you can buy at a grocery store. The yeast beer won't live off of grocery store sugar. Got him again. Oops. I went the wrong way. Oh, damn. Oh, there's guys following me. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. At least part of the journey. That guy likes my Apollo. And he got it first. Well, it's like, you know, sugar isn't regulated, but words are regulated. I mean, come on, man. What the hell kind of reality is that? These words are evil. You shall not say them. Oh, go fuck yourself, buddy. Come on, who the fuck are you to tell me what words are fucking evil or not? Go bovine dug up your anus all you want. I ain't putting up with that Shiite. My goodness, words are evil. No, they're not. You are evil. And the people that made those laws, you should find them in history. And you should see what they made out of that money, how they made their money in their lives, because it's all recorded. I bet you everybody who voted for making those words illegal is frickin' corrupt. Just distract people from what's really evil. Oh no, we're doing something. See, there's 7 deadly words. And then there's, you know... The nipple is evil. Come on, man. And except in cop shows, alcohol is evil. There we go. King Bang Jimbo. You got the ropes. Good point. I saw there was a movement to have sugared beverages removed from children's menus because children that drink sugared beverages, and they weren't even calling out soda pop, are 50% more likely to be obese and blah 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 and all these other problems. But they quietly went away. I thought it was interesting somebody was trying to do something about it. I just also thought it was interesting that my whole life I never realized that sugar was a bad thing and there's no warnings on it like cigarettes or tobacco or alcohol or any of these other things. And when I'm like, okay, well, I'll just eat less sugar, it's like, okay, well, there's products it's in. I can't get around that. There's no solutions for that, and baking without sugar is pretty hard to do. But I do enjoy peanut butter and honey on toast. Oh, there's sugar in the toast. Yeah, I try not to sweat it. I just think it's interesting that, I mean, the whole reason we invented the toothbrush was because we introduced sugar to Europe. And there's no warning label on that stuff. Kind of interesting little world we live in. and that we discovered viruses because of tobacco. I mean, how weird is that? A Russian scientist discovered that the cause of tobacco mosaic virus was because of a virus as opposed to a germ or anything else. That was 100 years before Berkeley actually proved viruses were real. He just said, well, there's something that's more microscopic than bacteria that we can't see. And I proved it by taking this dead plant and drying it out and then taking and soaking it in water and taking the water and putting it on another plant, and it killed the other plant too. After I filtered the water through a filter that's known to filter out all bacteria. That's basically what the guy did. But there weren't microscopes around. An electron microscope wasn't even until 1938 or some shit like that. So that, that goes back to what I'm saying. It's like, we need to have funding for these infrastructure items like microscopes that our universities have doctors for. I mean, every tool our doctors need should be something that's publicly funded, not relying on a capitalistic for-profit company to make these things. Because they don't progress that way. It was 100 years from the guy who made money off of discovering what a mosaic virus was without curing it, before they could actually see it, and we still can't cure it 70 years later. Can't even perceive of a way to cure it, which means we need to spend more money on our universities to make these ideas happen. Yeah, that's where my thoughts came from. Just look at history and try and use history to help you out as human beings. Which is like, the eco-village. What's the problem? Well, people don't have power and water and energy in remote places. And so how do you solve that? Well, there's a whole couple dozen do-it-yourself things you put together to make a village that solves all that shit. I just happen to be the odd guy that looks at it that way, as opposed to the guy that's making the gasifier or the biodigester or whatever. What commonalities or successes can you put together in a village so that you can live off-grid without having to be tied to an oil plant or a solar panel? I mean, solar panels would be part of your in-village grid process, but not the whole thing. And it starts with, you need to be able to pump water. You need to have water to support humans, and you need to be able to pump it. So if you can pump water up to 75 feet or something like that in the air, you get enough pressure to pressurize your entire village. And you can stick a small windmill on top of that to help pump it, which is what they did in America traditionally. Pumped water with windmills. Gnarly, man. I love ramming hovers. Oh, I got some more shots off on him before. Man, that guy's got a tough ass hover. had. Not slowing down for that guy. Watch out. Need a nitrous boost so you can turn around and jump on the speed a lot faster. Oh damn, I did not even see that guy in front of me. How many pieces of armor can I turn to your shotguns? God, kill him already, will you? Thank you. Where's the last guy? Oh no, there's a lot more than one guy. Oh, it's just drones. Yeah, they're over here. Get on the cap point. Damn. I gotta go to the bathroom too. Yeah, I was never good at building hovers. I'm just not a really good armor builder, but that's why light armored cars work for me. I'll be right back. still coffee left over, so I heated some up. Wow, 12:37. 1237. Not bad. Oh, the eco village? I'm not fighting anybody. I'm ignoring them. Like I said, but what's cool is like, a biodigester takes all your food waste and your poop and all that and you mix it together in water tanks and it creates methane gas, which is actually 10 times more deadly as a greenhouse gas than CO2. But you've converted what would have become CO2 into this methane that you can now use to burn. In any application, natural gas can be used, or propane. And when you burn it, it turns it into CO2, which is a fraction of the CO2 it would have been if you just would have let it rot in nature. So by taking it and using it and capturing the energy and feeding the microorganisms that make the methane and then burning it all off, you've actually taken and reversed the pollution factor for greenhouse gases and global warming. Just so you can make some gas to cook off of or light your light or heat your house or whatever you want to do. And it's that little interesting side effect. People are like, yeah, I can make tea. It's like, no, dude, you're taking a product that would normally take, 5 to 10 years to decompose, and when it does it, oh good, I did not want to have him blow up on me. It releases X amount of pounds of CO2, but you're turning it into methane, which is horribly dangerous if you don't capture it and burn it. But when you do that, you've reduced the amount of CO2 that actually come out of that product significantly. So you're actually reversing the natural effects of global warming. And you can actually buy a biodigester septic tank out from China. Oops, I think I fell. I can't get up. Oh, that's a bad time to lose my drones. Oh, you bastard. Not getting up now. And then there's like, you can, if you mix lye and aluminum, it releases hydrogen gas, right? So there's all this aluminum from chafing dishes and food. Any foil that's had food on it you can't recycle because aluminum recyclers can't handle burning food. But if you put it in a vat of liquid made from wood ash and water, it releases the hydrogen bound up in the aluminum, and the actual byproduct is an industrial, the waste is an industrial compound used commonly in the world. I don't pretend that it's safe, but the world thinks it is. So that's cool with me. And so if you take dirty aluminum that they would normally throw in a garbage dump, and you put it in a vat of lye, you release hydrogen, and so you basically made a hydrogen fuel cell. You collect the hydrogen, you burn the hydrogen, and you've taken two waste products, put them together, and you've made an energy source that's cleaned up both waste products and the world. And that's another source of energy for the eco-village. Because they're not, they can be small vats. I've actually seen a guy make a flame off of a pill container size of aluminum foil tab, and I think he used Drano or something like that instead of lye. You can look that up on YouTube. There's kids who hook this shit up to weed eaters and stuff. It's all just taking all these unique, weird, do-it-yourself shit and putting it together in a village to solve problems. And then you realize it's like, oh wow, and we're actually reversing the human footprint of pollution just by the way we combined a bunch of different things that nobody ever thought of putting together. And that's, I think, the other thing that I'm unique on is I'm like, oh, what's this guy doing? Oh, look at that. He's got this going on over here. And oh, look at that. That guy's got this going on over there. Oh, look at this guy next to me in Toledo, Washington. He's got a freaking gasifier where you take freaking barbecue-sized chips of wood and run them through this little hopper, and it powers a 12-cylinder diesel engine the size of a fucking pickup truck. And you put all this shit together, and you've got the eco-village. And that's, you know, I came from the concept of soil fertility is my expertise in this whole thing. I know how to make soil really well balanced. And I realized, you know, just feeding the vegetables so humans have healthier food isn't the only solution here. We need to implement all of the solutions together so we can have an eco-village that solves all the problems at once. Not just trying to balance out the 16 types of fertilizer you need to add to your soil so that your vegetables have everything that they can eat so they can feed you everything you need so you can have a healthier populace. Yeah, crop rotation, soil fertility, natural pest management, those are my expertise. Don't use organic chemicals, pesticides, that kind of shit. No, don't paint me red. Oh, see, that guy's shooting missiles at me. Don't hate me up for his missiles. Alright, there we go. Oh, somebody's behind me. Andy and the... Oh, hey. Why did that not flip him over? Lag. I thought Sparkle-O-Matic was on the enemy side. I'm like, oh no. It was most of my shit. Fucking droners. You guys just shooting your guns? I thought there was somebody over here to kill. Oh, he's over there. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen with my drones up. There we go. Thanks. Which is unfortunately most of my ammo, so we're just gonna come back here and cab. Be the third man on. Oh, somebody killed him anyways. Yay. Man, that was a game. Most hovers are good, tough guys. Yeah, good hovers have good armor. Well, tell her I said hi. But yeah, I could use some help figuring out how to take all this information and put it in the website so people can go, oh, okay, this is what he's talking about, we want to support it. Because my only real goal is to get people to put, when they use Amazon as a purchasing option, use Amazon Wish and list AFAB World Charity as their source. And there's like 0.1% of their purchase will be donated by Amazon to the charity. Doesn't even take off out of their money. So I figure if I could get, a couple million people to do that, we could build villages. Like I said, the idea I came up with last year is to build the villages to help people with apartment options, and you can, once you get 4 of those villages built, you can build 1 charity village. So there's sustainable ways for the charity can move forward and not have to be funded by anybody. And that's what I think's cool and I need to try and focus on, but I'm not really good at the fluff and sometimes communicating ideas well. I know how to look at stuff and analyze stuff, and I'm an armchair general. Am I the only one here? No, but might as well be, because too bad that guy won't ever run out of ammo. They lost 1 guy so far. There's a bot who killed 2 of us. Oh my god, what a slaughter. We were raped. Well, there's the website's a tool, and it's a long story, but I had to put it up there myself, and I've never really had time to sit down and say, this is what our goal is, just our goal. And now that the Rain Dance Festival and all that stuff's over with, pretty much except the Second Chance Chicken, Brother's Keeper, and the Eco Village, just focus on putting up the message of the Eco Village. It's like, for $700 a month for 10 years, you could live in the Eco Village, blah, 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 blah. People want to know how much money it's going to cost, and then tell them, what them living there is going to do. And do you want to do something by your living experience? You want to make a difference. But people want to know the bottom line, I think, first. That's what I thought of today. Don't tell me how much, don't tell me how cool it is until you tell me how much it costs. But I could be wrong. Bit of cool and then the cost. But there's, till this last year there was no real commercial option. So that's why I have, budgets and stuff to build a village, but I don't know anything about being a somebody who sells units, leases units, rents units, that kind of thing. How to make a cooperative living community. All sorts of shit I never planned on thinking about when I thought, hey, let's put all this technology together. I didn't think about the human factor. I mean, I did, but not for the first world. My thoughts were, these people want a place they can sleep at that's not gonna fall apart, and if they have water someplace nearby and a kitchen someplace nearby, they can live and have an improved life. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna reproduce apartments. That was never the original design, and then tiny homes became popular, and they're pretty much just what the eco-village is in the first world perspective. But people that have to go 1 kilometer to 2 kilometers to get water would be happy just to have water at their village and a way to feed themselves. And shit, you're gonna give them power and cell phone, and every village would have like 2 PCs with a Wi-Fi built off of that connects to all the other villages. Just add things up. And I got to thinking about it. There's a lot of people out there doing charity works, Rotary churches, and they go out and they build the school, but they don't build the sewers, or they build the water system, but they don't build the schools, or they build this, but they build that. Everybody's got their little pet project they want to build for somebody to help uplift somebody someplace else in the world, but just giving them one thing doesn't really uplift them. It helps, but the education infrastructure needs to be there first and foremost. Nobody's doing that. Feeding them is the most important, and it's a lot more important than schools, and a lot more important than a lot of things. But once you got through the feeding part, then you need, these other things, and so you got to build the whole village in order to make a difference. And then I realized you can't just go in and build villages for people. You gotta inspire them to want them and to work for it and to do it themselves, so they can own it and learn from there and take it with them. And it's like all this complexity. I just want to put this technology together that's really cool, that solves all these problems. And then it's like, well, one of the problems you could solve is like the homeless veterans in the U.S. And then there's homeless women in the U.S. These are the 2 biggest groups of homeless people in the U.S. And that should not be a problem at all. Should never be a problem in the U.S. That's bullshit. And you could help that out with just the villages. Somebody who doesn't have a home doesn't mind having a bedroom instead of a home. Oh, good. We got away from that. What happened to my freaking engine? I'm only going 75. What's going on? I still have it. Okay. Sandra, did you follow me all this way just to shoot the hell out of me? Come on, guys. Kick your ass. Just a bot. Oh, it's Orlando, not Sandra. Thought I said Sandra. Bots love droners. Alright, we got enough to drive down there and shoot people. Let's do it. Oh, there's a nice shield. That's right, my friend. All of those problems are one thing. Addiction all the way down to homelessness. It's all one thing. And it's just different levels of mental illness. And people that think they don't have a mental illness problem have never really even considered that. Okay. I was walking down the street with some friends of mine, and there was this one homeless gal with a cart, and she was just cussing up a storm. People were like, "Wow, what's she doing?" And we went and saw this music thing on the street we were gonna go check out, and we said goodbye. And I walked down a different street, and I ran into the same lady. And as I walked by, she said, "Hello," in the nicest voice with such compassion. And I just said, "Hi, how you doing? Hope you have a nice day." But it was the same lady, 45 minutes apart, and she was homeless. She has mental issues. Okay. Mental issues are very curable, just like just like any cut. You need to stop looking at them as like, oh, you're broke, you're never fixed. That's bullshit. She needs some help. She needs proper food. She needs a bed. She needs things so she's not in flight or fight mode anymore. And that's everybody in our society needs these guarantees and help. Once you take care of that, they can help themselves. People have to worry about where their next meal comes from, or if they're going to be able to sleep that night because, they don't have enough warmth or enough security. They can't think at the same level, people who do have those things. And people who do have those things can't comprehend, they can't think at that level. It's just mental illnesses, man. We can fix this shit. And that's, veterans. I mean, my God, PTSD is just one of the many problems they got to go through. I mean, they bought into the bullshit hype that they were going to go do something to make this country better by sacrificing their lives, maybe. And it's a bunch of bullshit. They get home, they're treated like shit. The government doesn't take, Anyways, I'm not even going to go there because that's just not my thing. But I understand there's a lot of injustices done that make people not be able to function, and they just need some help with that. And every citizen needs help with that. They should get help if they need it. It's just something we're coming into. It used to be addiction, criminalize it. Why are we criminalizing it? That doesn't really help anybody become cured unless they can cure themselves. But yeah, I mean, my only point is I don't understand the different levels and variations that people are going through in their lives and their minds. But I do understand we all have our problems, and that we need to help people out with the basics so they can help themselves out better. Food, shelter, security. You give somebody that, and they're most likely going to be able to help themselves out. You might need some coaching along the way. But that's for villages, and like if you're doing a charity village, you're going to need to get people from the community to help out with that. That's, you can do that simply by having a network of resources in every county that are available for these kind of things, and for each charity village. You don't have to reinvent the wheel for that. We're inventing the wheel for sustainable villages that will help cure people, and there's already people out there doing the curing part. Damn, I got shit shot out of me. Somebody's gonna hit me with a missile. Drive into it. Oh, that was bad. Why am I not turning? There we go. Why is this guy always behind me? My goodness. Oh yeah, the old shell shock. Yeah, it's complex. I don't have a solution, that's for sure. But if you provide the basic stabilities, then it'll help cure everything. And then you get the social networks going. Right now we don't have anything. Cities are the worst place for people with mental disabilities to be at because they got sirens and lights and signs and noises, and it's like, this is not a healing environment for somebody who's homeless. They need to get away from all that so they can just chill and heal. Spend some time with some chickens or ducks or fish or something at the farm and, heal. Alright, I stole the kill from somebody. And 3 of our guys died at once. What the hell was that? Alright, got Orlando. Death to the bots. Oh, what the hell is that? Fortunes, cool. They're not that tough. That was a missed turn on my part. Well, I guess on the second to last. Yeah, never mind. That was a good turn on my part. Oh, Hans leveled up. I was looking at my drivers and I didn't have everybody leveled up, so I just put somebody in the cockpit. I don't care what I have. Max them all out. No sense playing the same driver at the maximum level, right? But yeah, there's that gal, and then there's people that just need a place to stay affordably, or just a free place to stay for a while till they can get back on their feet and afford something. And then there's people that are just homeless because, you know, they can't afford the apartment anymore, or whatever. They're working homeless. And those people really need to get the assistance to stay above being unemployed homeless, you know what I mean? Yeah, just, so you can solve all those problems by creating the eco-village where people can feed themselves and have healthy lifestyles, all that good shit. And you as an apartment dweller could have that instead. That's what the kind of the yurt presentation was for. Trying to show an example of how you could live in a yurt instead of an apartment. Because yurts are not regulated in this county, they're a tent. There's, you know, tiny homes, and then there's yurts. And then there's teepees, which are really tiny homes. Not much steering going on with this ride at the moment. Seem to be able to go left pretty good. Which seems to be good enough for the enemy. Don't shoot the guy going around in circles to the left. Snack attack! Couch Hero's having a snack attack. Sergeant Major Slaughter. But yeah, how the hell do you say this is the eco-village? This is the concept. And keep it brief. But sexy. That's my problem. And I mean, like, for $1 million we could build 4 villages and we're done. We don't need to get money to fund anything else after that. Or you could take time and build 1 village for 250,000. And actually, you know, if you put it in a package real estate agents could utilize, then you don't have to sell it yourself at all. So I guess I need to talk to a real estate agent that's interested in it and how they would help me convert it to a package they could sell. And a private contractor that builds stuff to help me figure that part out. Not new ideas. Well, that ride didn't work too well for you, did it? In fact, I think we slaughtered their team, didn't we? And I'm still alive. Last guy's on the hill over there. He just cloaked up. Oh, he just went below the hill. Yes, look at me while my teammates run up behind you and kill you. Oh, I guess I got the kill. What'd you get, bro? Snack attack! Couch hero gets a snack attack. Oh wait, stop. We need to check the garage. What were we building again? Over here. Go away. Thank you. Okay, just one more component left. Okay, almost done. Stew, nice. Starting to get that season, ain't it? Seems to work alright. Oops. I guess it was flipped up over there, didn't it? 76 out of 80 pieces. I guess I stacked it up pretty tight. It's still underweight by 1,000 kilograms. My goodness. Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate. It's starting to get some chilly times, but hasn't really started raining much, so I guess we're calling it an Indian summer at this point, which is much better than a Caucasian summer, which is an interesting way to describe the fall. I forgot to check. Do I need more tailors, or am I good? Probably good for now. How did I go over the top with this? I lost my blades. Or my hatchets, I mean. What the hell? There. Interesting. Oh, is that Southern California or South Carolina? I should have. Guess I should have got clarification on that. I assume South Carolina. I think it could be Southern California too. But you don't sound like you're from South Carolina, to be honest. But I don't know what people from South Carolina sound like. in Jersey, New Jersey. Oh yeah, let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'm gonna fast Wednesday this week. Getting a refurbished fridge and washer and dryer, so gonna wait till that's installed before I start my fast this week. And 2 days later I'll be fasting again. Nice build. Mine usually blow off a lot easier than that, because I haven't had those for a little time. For over a year, so. Nice Steppenwolf plates, too. Wait a minute, those aren't the cannons I thought they were. What are those? Hulk? Oh, I fast because I have multiple incurable situations going on, and there's basically no other hope, so fasting is a chance. And I've noticed some improvements, but not enough to go, oh my god, it's working, yay. But it basically allows my body to heal itself. Excuse me. Because when you fast by eating less than 650 calories in a 24-hour period of time, your body goes into a mode where it sends a message out to all of the cells in your body. And all the healthy cells respond to that message. And your body eats all the ones that don't respond to it first. So as your body starves in a controlled fashion, it eats the unhealthy cells that don't respond to its signals, and thus you can cure pretty much anything in theory. And then when you break your fast and eat more calories than your stem cell reproduction, which is what makes all the new cells in your body, if you want to regrow anything, you need stem cell growth. That goes up by 200 to 300%. I've heard a lot higher numbers than that, but I think 200 to 300% is consistent. So by fasting, your body consumes the bad stuff in it, and then when you break the fast, it makes good stuff. And the most educational documentary I found out of Russia was, they have a spa for this, and you go there for 50 days on this controlled diet, and they have massages and steam baths and hot spring creek you can sit in, and all sorts of therapeutic things you do besides fasting. But I've seen it in German documentaries, I've seen it on TED Talks, so the information is widespread, but where it originated basically was from 1950s Russian hospital, where this guy was not wanting to eat, and instead of force feeding him, the Russian doctor in charge of the hospital decided to just observe him and not feed him at all. And after something like 56 days of starving himself, which that right there says it's not possible, but what do we know for sure? He basically started eating again and was released from the hospital. He had schizophrenia. And it was through that patient in the 1950s that Russia, that since they don't have a pharmaceutical industry that controls their world and doesn't have a lot of money back then especially, tried this alternative form of treatment. And in the documentary they say cures between, whoa, that's, just don't move, dude. Oh, damn. 60 to 70% of the people have pretty much anything from asthma to, I mean, it's just, but there's like 30% of the population that just doesn't get cured for anything. And they didn't say in the documentary any theories of why that would be or anything. I just think people probably don't take it as seriously or something like that. I don't know. Needed more of it. How long do I fast for? I fast for 30 hours. Every ancient religion has fasting in it, and that's pretty interesting. It's like, it's right there in our ancient writings. They tried to hide it from us, but the cures are pretty much ourselves. God gave us everything we needed to cure ourselves. Hallelujah. Oh no, we can't believe in that because we have to live in a capitalistic, communistic, socialistic society. We have to rely on somebody's product experience or something else to cure ourselves, not nature. That's just a little, over the top. But uh, 650 calories, it depends on what food you're eating. And an example is that's 16 pieces of bacon in a 24-hour period of time. So it's like a piece of bacon every couple of hours. So it's not a lot of food, but I don't eat animal protein during my fast. I don't eat like fruits and berries, sugars in the first 12 hours. So my liver, pancreas, and those other organs can get insulin, whatever that shit's called, cleaned out. And then, but a bowl of rice is like 80 calories. I don't know, it's not a lot. A salad, just like 10 calories. A jar of pickles is like 10 calories, dude. It's just, you gotta look at the food out there and what you like to eat and try to eat a good variety of it in small doses every 4 to 6 hours, depending on how many calories you want to eat. Get 650 calories to spend. If you can go under that, you're going to heal yourself a little faster. But I wouldn't go too far under that. Like 500 calories is about where I average. And that's in about 30 hours. But I worked up to that. A big spoonful of peanut butter and 6 Ritz crackers is 180 calories or something like that. But yeah, there's basically lettuce is like 0 calories. And let me tell you, when you eat fasting and you eat lettuce, it feels like 0 calories. But you can take a wrap with a bunch of tomatoes and lettuce and a tortilla shell, soft taco wrap, whatever you want to call it. And your tortilla is only like 80, 90 calories. So 100-calorie meal is your vegetables wrapped up inside of that. Depending on how much your salsa has in calories, you can use that as your condiment, or you can use something else. I just use a little bit of salsa as my flavoring. And you add a little bit of salsa to some rice. You got a Spanish rice kind of thing going on. Add some tomatoes, or you can just add rice and chili sauce. Chili sauce is virtually calorie free. You just look at jars and it's like, oh wow, I didn't know that had like pickles. I'm like, really? I can really eat a whole jar of pickles? And I never had the desire to. But yeah, I'll eat a pickle. Good low calorie treat. But yeah, it's just, managing your however long you can go. And then one of my things is I drink coffee and chocolate almond milk, so that's 100 calories right there of chocolate almond milk while I fast. Oh, there's a cap can, what do you call those? Fuse nightmare, my goodness. My goodness, they just kept coming. Yeah, only water's not good. Like the first 12 hours of only water's great. But then you need to just give your body a little something. And my logic is, animal proteins you're the animal protein you want your body to eat. So don't give yourself any animal proteins, because it might change your whole body's switching, from eating itself to eating that, and then not switching back well. So I just avoid animal proteins. Peanut butter's protein. It's not animal though. So my body's not going to confuse peanut butter for me. And I get lightheaded and shit like that, and don't think well, so I try not to do things when I fast too much, play games and shit, Try not to be too serious in life. But yeah, and I think I can plan cognitive thought. My cognitive thoughts came back a little better, and my memories are definitely changing a lot more, having a lot more memories I hadn't thought about not having in a long time. And I lost a lot of weight, even though when I'm not fasting, I really do pig out. I just don't. What I do is I eat fruit and vegetables every day, and then I eat whatever else I want after that. So I get enough fruit and vegetables that I don't want a lot of stuff. But I still have some ice cream and root beer float and that kind of thing. Once a month or so I'll drink. But I'm, eating whatever I want when I'm not fasting. Just make sure you eat the vitamins and minerals and mixed vegetables and fruits you need, and you're good to go. Bot rush. I was hoping my grenadiers would do a little better than that. I'm going 110. I hope you're not. $120 at times. Whoa. You may be invisible, but I can still see your ass. Oh, missed. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Appreciate it, DMF. Mr. Dandelion. Camp Dandelion. Probably catch you pretty soon. You gonna be streaming or are you going to bed? I've been streaming a long time actually, haven't I? It's my second stream of the day. But yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Couch Hero's got me hungry now. Ice cream or I don't know. Oh, that's right. I was gonna have some broccoli and vegetables I stir-fried up. Have that with rice. Maybe some hot sauce. Retrieve. Okay, we got one more component to make, I think, and then we can build that part. Oh no, that's yeah, just this one. Cool. I said I did. Why did I click on something wrong I wasn't paying attention to? What the hell's going on? I'm not really sure. It's a hawk, right? That came off of... Oh, I gotta go through all this again. You're a hawk, right? Yeah, okay. I didn't click on nothing wrong. I'm sure I wanted to do this. That's why I did that. Okay, thank you very much. Look, we're just, however long that takes away. Yeehaw, we got one of them. I don't care if I get more. Don't be sorry, dude. I've got either an Italian sausage in the fridge or vegetables, and I already had 2 Italian sausages today with sauerkraut because they were really good. So I'm gonna go with the vegetables like I said I would. Some rice and hot sauce sounds good with it. Yep, that's what I think I'm gonna have. I had salmon earlier today too with tomatoes on a sandwich. Oh, that was so good. Anyways, with that, I guess it's time to end my stream. So thank you all for stopping by, hanging out, having fun, and I would love to get some help from you on how to move the village proposal forward so people are like, yeah, I understand what you're talking about. Anyways, take that one day at a time. Until then, thank you, my friend. Good seeing you again. Take care. Be safe in Canada. Peace, love, and prosperity, y'all.